Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well and keeping safe as you work from home. Now, the last time I did a video, which was like 2 weeks ago, I stressed the importance of rest. And as soon as I did that video, I went to my desk, sat at my desk, started working on my laptop, and believe it or not, I couldn't get any work done. I mean, it wasn't working. And I remembered anytime I have such symptoms, the cure is normally rest. So believe it or not, I had to take my own advice and I had to get some rest. So I took 5 days off work, which was last week. And by the time I got to Sunday, I was fully recharged. I was actually like, ooh, I can't wait for tomorrow. So I thought to myself, how should I make sure, or what can I do to ensure that I don't feel this anytime soon? And I thought, you know what, I have to have a more balanced work day. So today I thought I would share my 3 tips of how to have a balanced work day. So the first tip is limit the number of webinars and Zoom calls that you do in a day. Let me tell you, I enjoy webinars. They're informative. Most of them, if not all of them, help me or help us to figure out what we need to do, especially during this pandemic. But we cannot watch or take part in all of them, because I realized I was going from one webinar to the other, and after like 2 weeks, you're feeling like, oh, I'm just webinared out. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna change this. So I decided I'm going to be doing one webinar a day. Now it depends on you. You could do 2, and if you do 2, I suggest that you do 1 in the morning, probably have another 3 to 4 hours break before you take another one, and that might work. But the only way you can limit the number of webinars and Zoom meetings that you have in a day is by literally planning ahead, you know. So for example, this Friday, sit down and figure out which webinar posters you've seen and plan it out and schedule them in your calendars so that you can tell, because when you schedule, you might actually realize you have like 4. I mean, that's too much screen time, right? So that's the first tip. The second tip is create breaks in your workday. And what I mean is, after every 1 to 2 hours of working on your laptop, please stand and take a walk. Go and get some water, go and get a cup of tea, a cup of coffee. Just get away from that screen for like 15 minutes. You know, it makes a huge difference just to take a break. And also remember to take your lunch, you know, that 45-minute or 1 hour on your lunch break, and you can have it with your kids, you can have it with whoever you stay with, or simply just have it outside and just get some vitamin D. But please, guys, event planners, event suppliers, let's not be eating as we're looking at the screen. No, take time out of the screen, away from the screen. Now the third tip is get your 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Please, I beg. Why? I know it's hard. I really know it's hard for event planners to do this, because we're used to, you know, working late, transnighting, but you know what? Rest is important. Get your night's sleep. Get those 7 hours, and you'll see you'll even become more productive during the day. So the 3 tips that I have for maintaining a balanced day: 1, please limit the number of webinars that you take in a day. 2, create breaks within your work day. 15-minute breaks after every 1 to 2 hours, and remember, take a lunch break. 3, get your 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. Now those are my 3 tips. Why don't you share with me what your 3 tips are on having a balanced work day as you work from home, so we can help each other out during this pandemic season.